So it didn't take very long for Martha's Vineyard to get rid of their diversity, did it? Here's the headline. Migrants bust from Martha's Vineyard to U.S. military base. U.S. attorney seeks Department of Justice input on response. So they weren't very happy about getting their share of diversity, and I'm really confused by this because let's take a look at how they voted at Martha's Vineyard election results in Biden-Trump race. Let's see, Biden and Harris got 9,763 votes. Trump and Pence only got 2,610. So Martha's Vineyard overwhelmingly voted in favor of diversity and open borders. So what the heck is going on? Well, we better go to the dictionary for this one. NIMBY, not in my backyard. That's what it stands for. Let's see, a person who objects to the sighting of something perceived as unpleasant or hazardous in the area where they live, especially while raising no such objections to similar developments elsewhere. Oh, well, that's it. Actually, this is almost a parody of NIMBYism. It's just so shamefully hypocritical. Let's take a look at this tweet. Wait, the racist citizens of Martha's Vineyard don't want a full-scale mass migration overwhelming their sovereign territory? The nerve of these nativists. Let's see what they have to say at Martha's Vineyard about this invasion of diversity into their utopia.
So,
what are the most difficult challenges right now?
The difficult challenges are we have, at some point in time, they have to move from here to somewhere else, right? We don't have the services to take care of 50 immigrants, and we certainly don't have housing. We're in a housing crisis as we are on this island, and so we can't house everyone here that lives here and works here. We don't have housing for 50 more people.
Well, there it is right there. They just don't have the housing for 50 more people. I mean, that's 50 people. But you know what, actually? I have a question here. If they think that 50 people is too many, it's an impossible task for them, 50 people where they are, why do they think that, millions is okay everywhere else? Almost seems like maybe they haven't thought this through properly. And if you can believe it, there's places that have it even worse than Martha's Vineyard. Here's this, Martha's Vineyard, city population, 17,000. Migrant encounters, 50. Del Rio, Texas, city population, 34,584. Migrant encounters, 49,563. That's more than the number of people that actually live in Del Rio. I mean, these people in Martha's Vineyard, they must be even more racist than I thought. But then you have 80% of them voting for Biden and Harris. But then you wonder why would 80% of them vote for Biden and Harris? And according to MSNBC and the New York Times, Biden and Harris are against racism. I don't know, it's almost like the people in Martha's Vineyard just vote for Biden and Harris to make themselves feel better without having to actually do anything. While just expecting other people to bear the burden of their ideology. I mean, that couldn't be it, could it? And as for this,
we can't house everyone here that lives here and works here. We don't have housing for 50 more people.
I don't think that's true. Obama can take some people in. Let's see, he's got a 29-acre estate, 7 bedrooms, 8.5 bathrooms. This looks like a pretty nice space. A swimming pool, too. 29 acres. I mean, there's lots of space where I'm sure the Obamas would want to have the migrants deloused before they let them in the house. And is Obama even there? The house is probably empty right now. You could probably fit them all in there. In fact, as I understand it, there's a lot of summer houses on Martha's Vineyard that are empty during the winter. In fact, they've probably got some room there for Antifa. I'm sure there's a Starbucks there that needs its windows smashed, to fight fascism. I'm assuming that Martha's Vineyard's against fascism. So I don't know, even though they overwhelmingly voted for Joe Biden at Martha's Vineyard, surprisingly, they seem to be quite pro-deportation because they immediately deported all of these migrants, at least from where they live, just right after they got there. Here's some buses, get out. Must be nice to be completely immune from the consequences of your ideology. Anyway, please subscribe, like, and share. Sharing really helps me out. I thank you for doing that. I'll see you next time.